Yo, YouTube! What's crackle like jack and smacking? It's Waffle Man for video! Back with another What Grinds My Gears topic, and today we're going to be talking about the stereotypes of video games and video gamers. So actually, today, on Monday, I have a speech to discuss to the class, and it's an informative speech, and my topic is actually stereotypes of video games. So I was like, why not make a video on this too? And this actually grinds my gears because, you know, people have so many different views about video games. The culture of gaming has changed so much with the upgraded systems, the upgraded graphics, the new consoles, you know, the different platforms and shit like that, and also the new internet implementation, the system of networks, and all that other good stuff. But there's a couple of stereotypes in here that really grind my gears, and I'm going to be discussing about 3 of them. So the first one is that video games are the cause of violence. Now, I don't see why anybody thinks this, or why anyone should think this. I mean, it's always up to the person. I mean, a video game isn't going to tell you to go outside and kill someone. You know what I'm saying? You know, movies, I mean, a video game is like a movie, except you're actually interacting with the video game. It's just like a TV show. You know, it's another source of entertainment. I mean, we all have these movies about killings and scary movies, rated R movies, and video games are the one that is painted to produce, you know, people that, you know, just cause crime and violence. Like, really? Now, there's games out there like Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto 5, you know, these games are extremely explicit. Well, Call of Duty is not really explicit, but we all get Grand Theft Auto 5. That game is ridiculous, man. That game is all over the place. But that game is rated M for mature, so if you had a mind, you know, you're conscious while playing the game. Everyone has a conscience. I mean, something must be wrong with you if you think you can just pull off Grand Theft Autos in real life because of a game. And there was actually a story of someone who actually committed a Grand Theft Auto in real life because of Grand Theft Auto 4. Like, really? And I mean, come on now. I mean, we can say that Grand Theft Auto didn't have an effect on him, but that doesn't mean Grand Theft Auto caused him to do it. I mean, what? Shows like Dexter and The Following, shows that show extreme cases of serial killers. Do they produce serial killers in real life? Does that affect murder in real life? I mean, we might as well just look at everything as a society. And why should we tone down video games and not tone down movies then? Why not tone down the violence of TV shows and stuff like that? I mean, games and movies and TVs, I put them in the same boat. They're rocking the same way, they're going the same direction. There's not really a difference between one or the other, except that one you're interacting and one is kind of a little bit more virtual, less real, in a fantasy world, and the other can be based on real life or based in a cartoon or anything. But similarly, if you compare them, they're not really that different. Now, video games don't cause any violence for me. I'm not violent because of video games. I'm not even violent at all. I mean, nobody is really violent because of something. And video games actually provide a release for my aggression, or a release for sorrow. So when I'm sad, I play video games. It distracts me. It distracts everybody. If you're angry, sometimes you want to release some anger, do it in the video game. Kill some people in Call of Duty. I mean, beat some people in UFC. You know, cross some people up in 2K. That's how you release some aggression. That's why video games are important in my life and probably your life as well. Now, the second stereotype is that video games are only for kids and for males. Now, first of all, most of the AAA titles like Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Diablo 3, excuse me, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Far Cry 4, most of these games, you know, most Ubisoft games anyways, Rainbow Six, we could keep on listing them, Uncharted, Metal Gear Solid, all these games are rated M anyway, so you have to be at least 17 to play these games. Now, also, you can't even purchase these games without a parent consent. Now, this brings me back to my other point, where the parents are responsible for what their kids play. And the GameStop and the Walmart employees are very strict when selling games. You can't sell, it's illegal to sell games to people under the age of 17 if it's an M-rated game. So, you know, it's all up to the parent. Now, the parent has to consent to buying the game for the child. Now, when I was 12 years old, I got Grand Theft Auto 4. My mom let me get it, even though the GameStop employee actually really tried to force my mom not to buy the game. I mean, it was ridiculous, man. I was about to freaking smack this dude. But yeah, they're very strict. I mean, it's a serious business, man. But as far as video games go, you know, games aren't just for males and for kids. Now, first of all, according to ESA, the Entertainment Software Association, if you don't know, the average age of a gamer is 31 years old. So look at all of us that are watching this video and me making this video. We're not. Is anyone here 31 or older? I mean, ask that question. How many subscribers do I have that are 31 or older? I bet you guys can even guess. Not that much, right? I mean, seriously, not that much. And according to ESA, 48% of gamers are females. So let me ask this question next. Where they at though? No, seriously, where are they? You know what happened to them? Society paints this image of a male and a female that's not true. And it may stop a person from showcasing their interests to others in public. So, you know, everyone thinks females have to play Barbie dolls. Females love makeup. You know, females gotta wear this dress. They gotta wear certain dresses. No! Why? Why they gotta wear this certain dress? They gotta wear this certain lipstick? Oh, nah, chill. Females should be allowed. Females are allowed to play games, actually, of course. But everyone paints the males as the dominant video game players because we're more aggressive than females. But in reality, society has changed a lot, man. It's not the same as it was back then, man. Everyone's playing, you know, everything's not the same. Just don't make a view and generalize about certain. And this is what happens with racism as well. But let me not talk about that. But don't make any generalizations on a freaking gender. I mean, that's what we do nowadays. We just, of course, males are the ones that watch sports, right? But a lot of females watch sports too. I mean, you see these other YouTubers that are females out there, like Trade Chat, SS Sniper Wolf, iJustine, you know, Naomi Cow from IGN. These girls are strong in the industry. Even on King of the Nerds, you see some female gamers on there. So yeah. Now, I don't know that many female gamers. Now, I obviously know more male gamers than female gamers. I actually think I know very little female gamers. But I don't think a lot of us even know. I think most of us know a lot more male gamers, way more than female gamers. And that's probably because the female gamers don't speak up. And the last stereotype I have is that games are a meaningless hobby and a waste of time. So why do people think that? Why do you think it's a waste of time? Have you ever been sitting down playing some 2K or Madden or Call of Duty, Battlefield, any game, single player game, and then your parent comes in and you're like, why are you playing that game? Why are you sitting down? Stop wasting time. Do something useful in your life. You know, go study or something. Like, come on, can I just relax? I mean, what would they say if I was watching TV? Would they say the same thing? What are the chances they say the same thing in that fashion? I bet if I was watching TV, they would probably still be saying, "Oh, you don't do anything. Oh, you're still wasting time." But if I was playing a video game, oh, they would go off on me. They would go off. Of course, if it's a video game, but if it's a TV, it's like, all right, you know, don't waste too much time now. But if it's a video game, it's like, oh, stop wasting time. Stop being lazy. Like, what? Let me just get some entertainment, man. Come on now. I mean, if we're interested in video games and we enjoy it, why can't we have it as a hobby? Why is it meaningless? What makes it meaningless to you compared to another hobby? Like, why? And why do people always tell video game players, oh, stop wasting time and go outside and do something, you know, useful? Go outside and play with your friends or something. Like, I play with my friends outside, but I just want to play this game, boy. I just want to kick some ass in 2K for a bit. Let me get that pink diamond card real quick, buddy. You know? I mean, yo. I think, yo, people get way too sensitive about these topics, man. I mean, honestly, it's just a source of entertainment. Everything is entertainment. We're growing up in a society where electronics is going to pave the way for the future. So, don't be critical of someone playing a video game rather than going outside, and especially in the winter time. Like, I'm not gonna go outside, nigga. It's freaking snowing outside. It's cold outside. That's why I have video games for. But anyways, YouTube, give me your thoughts on some of these stereotypes. Just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. But anyways, I'm out. Peace.